Okay, today we're going to go over doing an internet order in Lizzie. There are a couple of small differences than a regular order that I will cover that you'll need to know. The first thing we'll do, we'll go ahead and start a new order, so we'll do a new invoice. Now, this is the first thing. With an internet order, you are required to have an actual address and name to be able to ship to before Lizzie will allow you to continue. So you will either have to locate a contact or create a new one, which you would do in the general contact screen. We're going to go ahead and locate an existing contact. Okay, once that's done, you get to the order screen where you can choose internet from the type. And then a couple things right off the top. First, if this person you know has a different bill to or ship to address than what you have on file, you can add a separate bill to, you can add a separate ship to by using these icons here from the pull down menu. If you don't have to worry about that, then you can use the account that you already have on file. Something else. If you know that this entire order is going to be drop shipped to the customer, you can click on the pencil for the order and actually click the drop ship to customer box. Now, careful with this because it does mean that the entire order that you're about to place is going to be drop shipped, and that may not always be the case, and I'll cover that now. At this point, you would add parts like any other. We'll go ahead and pick a couple here. Add that, and then we'll maybe put another one on here. Okay, and we'll add that. So now you see I have two orders added. First thing to note, you have dropship and force order. Now this relates to what I was mentioning up top. If you know that you may have one item that's going to be drop shipped to the customer and the other one may be coming from you, from your store, then you would be able to separate those out by line items. So if Parts Unlimited, for instance, I know they don't do drop shipping. So you would probably have to do that one yourself, but Western Power Sports does. So for that item, you could choose drop ship for that particular item, and that item would be shipped directly from Western Power Sports to the customer, while the other one would be shipped, I guess, from you. So that's one thing that allows you to split that up in case that happens. Another issue that you'll need to know, if this is going to be something that is going to be picked up at your store and they're just placing the order online and you want to make sure that it doesn't get shipped somewhere, you can check this box where it says do not ship this order. That lets Lizzie know that this item or this order is not going to be shipped no matter what, and flags that in the system as such. Finally, if you look at the totals, you will see there is an item total here, but there's really no shipping added yet. So if you go to the pencil and click on it, this brings up the shipping methods box. Now at this point, we have a default drop ship in our test system, but you will have any shop method that you have set up in Lizzie is going to end up in this list. So if I were to maybe choose FedEx Ground, it'll change that method. If I have a default amount set up for charging for shipping, then that will also be included. If for some reason you have some sort of an internal policy where if something is over a certain weight or if it's over a certain dollar amount and you charge extra for shipping on those items, this box here is where you're allowed to make that change. So you can actually go ahead and bump this up at this point. Let's say instead of the standard $5 that we charge on this, I don't know, if this was $124.75 and you have a policy of going over 100 that you charge double or a little more, you could go ahead and put that in here. Say we want to make $10 for this item. So I just put $10 in the box, and instead of the 5, it made it 10. So now our $24.75 plus $10 shipping is now $34.75, and that's done. So at this point you can close, and then now you'll see we have our item total, our shipping amount, the method that we're sending, and a full total plus shipping is ready to go. At this point, the ticket's like any other. You would pay the invoice like any other invoice and leave it at that.